things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the game. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's complete on the right side. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Line is set on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers are on the move.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Zings it complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. The give to the tailback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Dome wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold on.
And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Looking for a productive play on first down. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And they'll knock him down. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He breaks a tackle.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Look out, he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option, he's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Snap in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking deep. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This guy's been around a while and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. He's guided his offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armstrong. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armstrong. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Irish! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding an escape route. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Irish back on offense. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The inside handoff. Oh, he got loose. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Punts it out of the air. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. give out of the gun. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Indiana.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
First down, Hoosiers.
Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Turning it on! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll run play action. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
Indiana, 7.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Plows through the defense. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll run it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Pickup of 12. And first down.
The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
At the 41-yard line. On your feet, Hoosier fans, it's third
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Scanning the field, it's Norris. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. It'll be a draw. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front, winning their one-on-ones offense. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Calls his own number.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Back open in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to throw. It's Norris. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week.
Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Norris. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.